Hey Chest, we're filming a YouTube video. Do you want to be in the intro? Because you're going to be a big part of the channel. Do you want to say hi? Welcome to my first YouTube video. I'm really excited to start YouTube. I feel like I've been in a creative funk and I've been craving, honestly, I've been craving doing YouTube. I'm really looking forward to filming and editing and creating, and I do a lot of creative work in my day-to-day work. I do digital design, I've done social media management, social media marketing, like ad design, email marketing, all of that kind of stuff. And I love it. I just feel like I just kind of get in these funks sometimes. And I notice myself pulling away from posting on my own platforms and like actively putting out the work that I've done and showcasing the work that I've done. And I just like didn't have the energy anymore. And along with like a lot of things in our day-to-day life and a lot of things with Chester, which I will touch on, I just feel like I've been getting pulled in all these different directions and I haven't had the time nor the energy to do something for me. So I'm really excited to start YouTube again. I'm really excited to start vlogging, like a Sunday reset or a few days in the life or just like a baking with me video. I don't know, just I've always liked capturing the little moments, and I feel like YouTube is just something that I've always thought about, and I'm just ready to kind of come back to the idea and actually do it. So yeah, I'm excited. And I filmed a little bit from the previous months. I just haven't put it all together, so I'm not exactly sure what this vlog is gonna be. It might be a compilation of different things from a few months ago or the past week. I don't really know. We're gonna see how it kind of flows together. Letting go of the perfectionist in me. This is honestly what I wear on a day-to-day basis. I have a sweatshirt, I have sweatpants, and I have my freaking smiley slippers on. So that's my little intro spiel. I just turned 27. I live in an apartment, very small, with my fiance, Nabil, and Chester. Me and Nabil met, well, I call him N. We met on Instagram. I had heard of him from Alphalete, and I've always seen him like periodically, and I just messaged him one day. We FaceTimed for 3 months until we actually met at the airport in Houston. And we did distance for probably a year and a half, I think. Then he ended up moving here and we got Chester in November. No, I think it was just December of 2023. So Chester is about to turn 2 in this September, so a few months from now. So I did want to update everybody. So if you follow me on Instagram, I had asked advice about anxiety for pets and anxiety for dogs especially. I had never dealt with that in my life. I had heard about it. I just never had any experience. This little man is a special case. I love him to death. He's my little bear. But he has caused us so many issues because not only is it hard for us to handle, very, very difficult for us to handle, but it's also difficult for him because he's afraid of everything. He's scared. And on top of that, bringing him up was very difficult because he was he was a very hard dog to train. We took him to a trainer and that honestly helped immensely, but that was for the obedience. It wasn't for the anxiety. Okay, so backtrack. He has major anxiety to the point I've never seen any dog really have. When he's with other dogs, he's great. It's almost like a stress reliever for him. Like, obviously, when he's outside and he's playing with other dogs, he's great. Inside the apartment can get a little crazy. If he sees somebody walk by the door or by our window, if he sees or hears anybody come inside, any noise that we don't even hear, it can freak him out. He starts pacing, his hair goes up on his neck, he starts crying. And one of the most recent things is I was walking him along our street. Like, we're apartments along kind of like a main street. And there was somebody picking up trash on the side of the road. And it took everything in me to actually get him to cross the road. He had his ears back, his tail between his legs. He was like walking, twirling in circles, was pulling me back as we're crossing traffic, just like scared for his life. And it's just been all kinds of things. So, needless to say, that is why I asked for opinions or suggestions or anything. I just kind of wanted to chat with people to see what everybody has experienced, and I got a lot of responses. I probably got like 30, 40 people that I was actively chatting with to kind of see what their pet has gone through, what they tried, what they recommend. Thank you to everybody who responded, because I really, really appreciate it. I was never somebody who wanted to put him on anything, and me and Nen both, we feel like we've tried everything, and that was kind of like our last resort. The last thing was going to be medication, which he actually got prescribed. The one thing I never wanted was to give him anything that would make him like a vegetable, pretty much, where he wasn't moving, he was just sleeping all the time. He was just like so out of it to the point he had no personality. And I was very, very vocal about that. I still wanted him to have his personality and his like puppy energy and stuff like that. We just needed some help, and he needed some help. So safe to say his personality is still there 100%. He's still crazy. Well, I wouldn't say crazy. He's still excited, especially when he sees people. But he still has his personality, and that's something that I'm grateful for. You say hi to everybody. Why don't you say hi? Can you come here? Okay. You just want to lay next to me? That's nice. I help us be able to manage his anxiety and be able to kind of be like stress-free. We also want to make sure that he's okay, right? That is it for the intro, and I guess we can just get into the rest of the video from what I filmed previously. And then I'm gonna get better at making like an actual story time. Are we gonna go for a walk? Yeah, are we gonna go outside? My goodness, it's like your favorite time ever. Are we gonna go outside? These are our walking shoes, right? Can you sit? Good job.
I was lost to the menace of the mind, sucker punched by love most of my life. Told myself I would always toe the line. Tripped on love and fell, you shook me out my shell. Now I know you well. Tripped on love and fell, you shook me out my shell. Now I know you well. I fell for you. I fell for you.
You look so cute. I feel like whenever I have a hair mask and like a slick back bun, it automatically makes me look more like glowy or something. but I didn't do any foundation. I just did glowy, like a glowy base with blush and concealer. I don't even have mascara on. Crew neck, which is ends. My jeans.
There comes the.
My
Holy whoa. Anatomically, that should not be possible.
wait, that was a bad angle.
No, that was a hilarious
And-
angle.
And
This is called the pretzel.
and these UGG dupes that my mom got me for my birthday. I love them. It's a comfy fit today because it's raining.
I don't call it jeans. Do you think jeans are comfy?
These, yeah. I love these. So now we have our coffee. We're gonna go to Target. We're gonna get dog food,
Dusting stuff.
dust cloths, dusting stuff. Maybe more nail polish.
Oh God.
I want a different color. I prepped my nails last night. That way I could redo them today.
Why did you prep them?
Because I wanted them off.
And why did you want them off?
Because I took them off. I can't have the same color on my nails for like more than a week, 2 weeks. And I peel them off. I know it's not good for your nails, but it bothers the heck out of me. But I prepped them and reshaped them. I also got a ring. What is it called? A ring spacer? A bunch of these like ring adjusters that you just cut to your specific length, but they look like this. And you wrap it around your ring. And I had to get the biggest size. And I put it on the back. And the ring is still a little bit big. This is a 6.5 and I'm a size 6. But now I can actually wear it without Mom's ring that she gave me. We're gonna go to Target and we will see you later.
Bye.
I've been walking around, waiting for you to shine. People passing me by. Does it feel like I belong? Trying to keep it alive on this hungry side for a better confirmation. Yeah, I'm heading for the station. I can feel love is real. Now you try. If you're willing to just come along with me, we can feel no more lies. A simple dream of you and I.
We got coffee, we went to Target, did a little bit of cleaning, and now I'm making rosemary focaccia for dinner. I found this recipe last Thanksgiving when I was looking for something to bring to my parents' house because they usually host Thanksgiving. Wait, was it this Thanksgiving? Yeah, this Thanksgiving at their house. And we usually bring like an appetizer and a dessert, and this time I found this recipe for rosemary focaccia muffins. I made the muffins the first time, but now I've just been making it as like a big loaf of bread. But I found it on Instagram. So this is them. Really, really good. But now I like the big loaf of bread better. So that's what we're having for dinner. So we already did dry active yeast, honey, and water, and then you let that sit and get a little bit foamy. And then you add in the flour and olive oil, and then you let it sit for a little bit longer. And hers, and I guess like regular focaccia, you let it sit overnight. I don't have the patience for that, so I just let it sit for like an hour, a few hours. But this is already 2 cups. I'm probably gonna do 2.5 cups and then add a little bit more water, and then add my olive oil, and then let it sit. Right? And we're gonna let it sit. You can help me. We have to figure out how hot we're supposed to heat the oven. And we did the steak, right? We did the steak. We prepped the pechast. We prepped the steak. We prepped the dough. And now we're gonna heat the oven and put the rosemary in the pan. That way we can put it on top, right? Right. Do you want to help me make some? Do you want to help me make some dinner? No way. Really? Okay. You're usually the best helper. It's now 7:30, and we're gonna start making the rosemary topping for the focaccia. We're going to line our bread pan with oil. Going to put our dough in here. And then we're just going to put it in the oven for about like 25 minutes. Okay, while the bread is baking, marinated some steak in cilantro, parsley, lemon juice, garlic, and I think that's it. Salt and pepper, kind of like a chimichurri. So we're gonna do this with like a bean salsa and just have that with bread. I'll do like medium to high heat, I guess. I've never tried chimichurri on steak, so we'll see how it is, but I think it'll be good. But I'm just gonna bake this, or I'm gonna cook this and then mix it all together and have it with bread. Ooh, that's hot. Look at the steam on that.
That looks great.
Your head isn't there.
Can I try it?
Yeah, it's hot. Wait, I'll clink yours here. Hot but very good. I always love watching people make coffee. I just feel like it's so relaxing. So I'm gonna show you how I make mine. But I keep my rings in this little wooden container. I actually got this from Anthropologie. I think, no, Terrain. And I just keep it in here just because it's in the kitchen, like whether I'm washing dishes or something or running out. But putting all of my rings on. I think that's it. This one, obviously the engagement ring. This one I got from Madewell. This one is Ori, just like a regular band. This one I cannot remember for the life of me. But it's like a little chain. I know that it's called Not Your Rolex. It's supposed to be like a mock on that. This is Madewell, and this is my mom's. So I was never a ring girl, and now I can't stop wearing them. I have to have them. If I don't, I just feel weird. Like I feel naked almost. But my go-to latte every day is a vanilla bean and honey iced latte. So we're gonna we're gonna do the extraction, and then Anne actually got this. I don't know the name of it, but it's supposed to make the, like, you're supposed to even out the grounds and it pulls a better extraction, I guess. But it does help. So I'm gonna put you here so you can see.
I can do this with all my heart. Tripped on love and felt you shook me out.
Okay. Now I do just like a little spoonful of the vanilla bean paste. It's a little bit like thicker. That much. Pour it into my little shot container. And then I just take a tiny bit of honey. And usually I'll mix that together just to help blend it a little bit better. You don't have to do that, but it'll give you just like a honey vanilla paste.
Stepping out of the shadow in my room, caught between cowboy clouds and misty moon. Silver dress, sparkle eyes, crystal blue. I was lost to the menace of the night, sucker punched by love most of my life.
So I don't know if I said this yet, but me and Anne do photography on the side, and I can give you a little sneak peek as to what the albums look like if you book with us. Let me log in. I love photography so much. We started doing this together. Like, we've both done creative jobs for a very long time. We've both done photography for a very long time. But together, we started in 2021. And it was one of our really good friends. Her mom asked us to take photos for her engagement party. And that was just like a little fun thing. And it just honestly took off from. We have done quite a few engagement sessions. We've done events. We've done save the date photos. A lot of it is couple photography because I just love capturing other people's love. We're very into the storytelling element of things. And I think that's why we're more gravitated towards that, or more so I am. I can show you like a few examples. So when you book with us, you will get your own personal album, and it'll come up like this. So it'll say your name, the date, and then view gallery. And then all of your photos are here. And it's specifically to you and your partner, so nobody else has access to these. I am obsessed with the way that their shoot went. I honestly, this is one of my favorite shoots. They were such an amazing couple to photograph. They were so in the element and fun, and then that is one thing I encourage people to keep in mind when taking photos. Like, think of it as just time with you and your partner. You're capturing those special memories. It's just about having fun and being silly and witty and running around and laughing, and that's what captures the amazing photos.
Felt you shook me out my shell. Now I know you well. I fell for you. I fell for you.
Periodically, I just messaged
Life can switch from light to dark. Loving you, that's the easy part. I can do this with all my heart.
And ordered me a hoagie. I think it's lettuce, tomato, sweet pepper, onion, pickles, and then definitely double protein. And then he got me these little chips to put inside. We usually eat out once a week, and this is my eat out choice. I just forgot what I was gonna say. You know, when you've just had like a really long week and you have been waiting to just have that moment when you come back home, you get in comfy clothes and you just sit on the couch with a blanket and eat yummy food and just relax and not think about anything. That's me. Literally, that's exactly what I'm doing. I have my blanket. Chester's chilling with me and ordered me food. We usually eat out like once a week. I don't know what to watch. I feel like I watched everything good on Netflix already because I like to put Netflix on even when I'm working or when I'm cooking. I'm just gonna do YouTube. Clothing, building my dream life. I love that. I don't know who this is, but oh, it's a sit down chit chat. Honestly, I feel like I need that. Building my dream life. Cool. Don't know who this is, but we're gonna watch it. I had my dinner, and now I'm going to edit this video and end this video off. So I just want to say thank you so much if you've made it this far to the end of the video. I'm so excited to start my little YouTube journey and continue making fun videos and vlogs and all the things. I'm really excited to just create again and be creative. So thank you so much for watching. And if you like these kind of videos and you kind of want to see what we're up to, get updates on Chester, just day in the life vlogs, all that kind of stuff, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'm really excited for this new journey. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.